Okay, so today we are going to be discussing about something like box model in CSS. So what is box model and how we are going to be working with the box model? What are the different type of concepts inside box model? We should go and see. See, box model is a very important concept in CSS. And what are the different kind of elements which are going to be work with the box model? Like properties. Width is one property. Height is one property. Height is one property, and border, padding, margin. One more is a border. One more is a outline. See, though these are the multiple properties which are going to be allocating with box model. See, one by one we will show. And the first one, width. What is the width of element? Width is something like horizontal space of an element. Horizontal space of an element is called width. What about height? Height is nothing but vertical space of an element. Vertical space of an element. Next, what about padding? Padding is inner space of an element. Inner space of an element. Inner space of an element. Next, we will see margin. Margin is outer space of an element. Outer space of an element. Next, one more thing is border. Border is a simple decoration. Simple decoration for an element. Next, outline. Outline is going to be extra decoration for an element. Extra decoration for an element. So these are the multiple things which are going to be available inside the box model. So we will see one by one all the element properties. Width, height, padding, margin, border, outline. So first of all, we should remember one note point. First of all, we should remember some note point. In HTML, every element is a box. In HTML, every element is a box. See, all these properties are box model properties. We are actually arranging element using with the box model properties one by one. So let us see this box model diagrammatically. I will show all these things in diagrammatic process. For example, this is your HTML page, and these are the two paragraphs we got available. Like in HTML element, we got two paragraphs here, and I just want to get understand where is the width for this particular paragraph. Width is something like a horizontal space. Width is something like horizontal space. This is the width. This is the width. And where is the height? Height is going to be a vertical space. This is the height. And where is the padding? For example, I have a lot of content inside the paragraph. I have a lot of the content inside the paragraph. Inside the paragraph, we can able to place the multiple lot text, right? So I'm just taking some text here inside the paragraph. Okay. Now, where is the padding? Padding is something like a inner space of an element. Inner space, nothing but this one, this one, this one, and this one. So this is the padding top. This is the padding top. And this is the padding right. Padding right. And this is the padding bottom. Padding bottom. This is the padding left. Padding top, padding right, padding bottom, padding left. Padding is nothing but inner space. Then where is the margin? This is the margin. Margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left. So this is the margin right. This is the margin top. This is the margin bottom. This is the margin left. See, we need to understand where margin is going to be allocating. Margin is going to be allocating outer space of element. Padding is going to be allocating inner space of an element. Then what is about border? What is about the border? Where border is going to be allocating? We will see. See, border is something like this. This is the border, where the border is going to be allocating. For element, the border is going to be allocating like this. On top of element, we are going to be having some decoration, a simple decoration that is called border. Then where is the outline? Outline on top of the border. Outline on top of the border, we are going to be allocating. On top of the border, we are giving a extra decoration. That extra decoration is called outline. Okay, so this is the structure, a diagrammatic representation for the box model. This is the structure or diagrammatic representation of the box model. Just try to understand how box model is going to be allocating for us. And this is the box model. Box model. Okay, let it be. I just want to save the notes also. And this is going to be saving. Yeah, box model dot. Just box model notes. And just notes. Okay, fine. I just want to give multiple things over there. I need to go with a program for each and everything. First of all, I will show one program with all the properties. Then we will go for individual properties of individual programs. Let me take a new program, save it as. First of all, this program is box model.html. Box model.html. I just want to try to write something. I'm taking a paragraph over there. I'm taking a paragraph over there. Inside the paragraph, I'll take a content. This is my first paragraph, and I'm taking one more paragraph. I have two paragraphs here. Right click and open in browser. Right click, open in the browser. So I have two paragraphs here very clearly. We can see that two paragraphs are over there. Now I want to write a style sheet. I want to write a style sheet. How this particular style sheet is going to be having multiple properties for the paragraphs. P contains some width. P width is 100%, and height of the paragraph. Height of the paragraph is auto. Then I'm trying to working with the padding for the paragraph. Padding I'm giving 40 pixel inside. Padding I'm giving 40 pixel inside. Now you see padding got allocated. If you want to get understand how the things are happening, so I'll take a background color for the paragraphs. Background color aqua. Now you see your paragraph is going to be a very bigger one. You have a lot of space on top, space on right, space on bottom. So this will be stopped. Now you can see where your paragraph is going to be allocating and how the space is going to be allocating for us. Top space omitting, right space omitting, bottom space omitting. At the same side, left side also omitting. All sides some space is going to be getting omitting. This is going to be something like a padding. Padding is inner space. Padding is inner space. Then what about outline? Outline is outer space. Let me give 40 pixel outside. 40 pixel outside. All sides margin 40 pixel. I'm giving margin now. Margin is outer space. So outer space nothing but. So can you see that from the body some space omitted, from the body some space omitting right, from the body some so from this element some space omitting bottom, from body some space omitting left. All sides some space is getting omitting. That is called a margin. So every side margin is going to be omitting. Padding is inner space, margin is outer space. Try to understand that. and one more property called a border. So how border is going to be allocating? So I'm writing a simple shorthand method for the border. So border 10 pixels solid red. I mean, giving the border like this. Border is something like a simple decoration for element. A decoration is going to be adding. A decoration is going to be adding. That decoration is called border. And one more thing, outline. Outline on top of the border. Outline on top of the border. So I'm giving something like a 10 pixel solid blue. Blue is outline now. Red is border. Blue is outline. Can you see that? So this is outline. So for box, we are having a lot of properties, something like inner space, something like outer space, something like a decoration, something like a extra decoration, all those things. So I just want to write each and everything one by one. The first one is width, second one is height, vertical space of element, padding is inner space of element, margin is outer space of element, border is simple decoration for element, outline is extra decoration per element, and one by one I will write. So width you can give something like a pixels. Width you can give something like a pixels and percentage. Height always you say auto. Better you say auto, and you can make pixels also. Don't give percentage. Don't give percentage. Okay, for padding, padding having lot of properties, guys. Padding top, padding right, padding bottom, and padding left. See, padding having again four different kind of properties. I can able to adjust padding for top, right, bottom, left. This is in clock order. In clock order, we are going to be giving the values for the padding top, right, bottom, left. Okay, so people are giving the padding value, for example, 10 pixel. If somebody is going to be giving the padding value 10 pixel, this is going to be allocating all sides, top, right, bottom, left. All sides, the value, same value is going to be allocating. When we give single value, the single value is going to be allocating all sides, top, right, bottom, left. Okay, some people are going to be giving padding two values. Some people are going to be giving padding two values. Two values when people are giving. So the first value is top, bottom, and the second value is right, left. First value is the top, bottom, second value is the right, left. That is the padding. And one more, if some people are going to be giving padding with three values, 10 pixel, 20 pixel, and 30 pixel. The first value for top, second value for right, left, and third value for bottom. Third value for bottom. If some people are going to be giving four values for padding, 20 pixel, 30 pixel, 40 pixel, something like this. And this will be something like a top, first value top, second value right, and third value bottom, fourth value left. So try to understand the concept of TRBL. So this is the mantra for the understanding the box model, TRBL. If I'm having single value, one more time I'm telling. So if I'm giving the single value all sides. I'm giving two values, top, bottom, right, left. If I'm giving single value, all sides the same value. If I'm giving two values, first value for top, bottom, second value for right, left. We are providing three values, first value for top, second value for right, left, and third value for the bottom. If we are providing four values, all sides, top, right, bottom, left. The same concept which is going to be applicable for margin also. Let me give the margin values now. Margin top. So copy here, margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left. Okay, so here also margin, 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 margin. So try to understand padding and margin. Padding for inner space, margin for outer space. Next, border. Border have extra properties like border width and border style and border color. Border width, border style, border color. Border have three properties: border width, border style, border color. Okay, so some people are writing a border for shorthand method. So shorthand method, every property in the single line. First value, first parameter is border width. Second parameter is border style. Third parameter is border color. So shorthand method, for example, border 4 pixel, border 4 pixel, solid, right? So you can write the border property with a shorthand method also. Shorthand method is like this. The same concept which is going to be applicable for outline also. Let me take outline values now. Take outline values. The first one is outline width and outline style, outline color, outline, outline width, outline style, outline color. That's it. Outline is extra property, extra decoration. This is a simple decoration. This is the extra decoration. And one more important point for the outline. Outline will not be calculate. Outline will not be calculate for margin between elements. Okay, so whenever we have two elements, beside the two elements, we are going to be allocating some margin. In that particular margin, outline will not be calculated. Only border is calculating. Border to border value border to border only margin is calculating. Outline will not be calculating. So that is the reason outline is optional. Outline is optional in real time. Outline is optional. Why? Because this is not calculating, right? So whenever it is not calculating, we don't want to take that. Outline is optional in real time. Nobody is going to be giving this one, but this is the one more property which is available. I'm telling you. So let us take first one. First one, padding. Let me take padding now. So padding.html. So how padding is going to be working? Let me go with the same program. I'm taking all these things and working here. Okay, so with the height I have and background color I have, and let me work with the padding first. Padding 40 pixel if I'm giving. 40 pixel is what? 40 pixel is all sides, 40 pixel inside. All sides, 40 pixel inside space. Inner space is padding. 40 pixel all sides allocating. Okay, sir, I don't want to allocate 40 pixel all sides. I want to give two values now, 20 pixel and 40 pixel. When I say 20 pixel and 40 pixel, 20 pixel for top bottom, 40 pixel for right left. 20 pixel for top bottom and 40 pixel for right left. Can you see that? Observe it. So the top side you have less space. That less space is 20 pixel, and right left we have the lot space. Lot space is 40 pixel. And for example, if I am going to be giving three values, 20 pixel, 40 pixel, 80 pixel. So 80 pixel. So 20 pixel for top, and this one is what? First one is top bottom. First one is top bottom. Second one is right left. First one is top bottom. Second one is right left. That's, we know that. And this one, padding 3 pixel. So three values. When I give three values, the first value is top, second value is right left, and third value is bottom value. So try to understand, this is a way of giving the values, single value, two values, three values, four values. If I'm giving four values, suppose 20 pixel, 40 pixel, 80 pixel, and 120 pixel. If I'm giving the values like this, the first value for top, second value for right, and the third value for bottom, and the last value for left. It's a way of giving four values. It's a way of giving three values. Okay, now which value will apply on top of the browser? The last value is first execution. Last value, we have four values, right? Four values: 20 top, 40 left, 40 right, 80 bottom, 120 left. We see that. We see that very clearly. Top is 20, very less space. Then this one is a 40, and this one is 80. This one is the 120. Right side is a 120. Very clear. So by the giving single value, how it is working, by the giving two values, how it is working, by the giving three values, how it is working, by the giving four values, how it is working. Okay, so I don't want to write like this, sir. I want to write a padding left to separate. I want to write a padding left to separate, and padding right separate, padding bottom separate, padding right left separate. So the first one is, okay, the first one is something like padding top. Second one is something like padding right. Third one is something like padding bottom, and last one is something like padding left. Okay, 10, 20 pixel, and 30 pixel, and 40 pixel. Try to understand now. So how this one is going to be executed for us. Sorry, the program is this one now. Okay, now you can see, observe a top value something, right value something, bottom value something, and left value something. We have four sides, four different values applicable. Concept is same for the margin also. So concept is same for margin also. Let me copy this and take new, paste here, save it as margin.html. Now this time I'm just replacing padding to margin. So leave it padding as this. I'm trying to allocating the margin now. Margin all sides I'm giving 30 pixel. So 30 pixel is going to be allocating all sides for you guys. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, margin is going to be allocating all sides 30 pixel for the program. All sides 30 pixel is going to be allocating for us. That is outer space. Padding is the inner space. Margin is the outer space. So outer space, let me give 60 pixel, more value, and open in default browser. So margin got applicable, margin got allocated 60 pixel outside value. 60 pixel outside value. The concept is same. So same like padding, you can apply margin also. Single side margin, two values with margin, three values with margin, four values with margin. So the concept is same. You can say with the two values, you can say with the three values, and you can say like individual properties. All these things applicable. So like margin, 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 margin. So you can write the last value is the first execution. Last value, four individual properties we are writing, like margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left. Yes, that should be work. So once save it and refresh the browser, we will be having the margin all sides got applicable properly. And next thing is border, how the border is going to be taking and working with. And now this one is border.html. So for the border, okay, padding and margin, leave it as this, and I come to the down. Now we are trying to working with the border, how the border is going to be working. How the border is going to be working, let us discuss. First one, I'm trying to providing something like a border width something like 20 pixel or 10 pixel. Border style, I'm giving a solid style, and border color, I'm giving something like a red. That's it. And border width, a simple value, border color, simple value, color with RGB, color with hash value also you can give. And border styles, so there are multiple border styles which are available, guys. Okay, let me install border styles. There are multiple kind of border styles you have. So just I'm giving multiple styles of the border. You can just take the copy of this and put inside here. So there are multiple kind of border styles we have. You can apply dotted, you can apply dashed, you can apply solid, you can apply double groove, ridge, inset, all these things. So try to work out all the border styles. And border color, you can give color with name, color with RGB. You can specify name, you can specify RGB function, you can specify the hash value. See, normal text color, how we are giving, the same way we can provide the border color also. That's all enough. Now the border will come. Let me execute this one. Open in default browser. I got a border with red color. Okay, now if you want, sir, I want to give two values for the border, sir. So 10 pixel and 30 pixel, 10 pixel and 60 pixel, 10 pixel for top bottom, 60 pixel for right left. Am I right? 10 pixel for top bottom, 60 pixel for right left. Now we got a border something like this. We got a border something like this. And something I just want to give the border style dashed, border style dashed. When I say give border style dashed, this is going to be having something like a dashed border style. Okay, let me give solid and dashed. First one is solid, second one is dashed. Solid for top bottom, dashed for right left. And this is the way you can give the border is going to be applicable. Border is going to be applicable properly giving. And border color is going to be red. The first one is red. Red is for top bottom. Then I want to give the green for left right. So we are having a different border for the top bottom, different border style for the top bottom, different border style for the right left, different border color for the top bottom, different border color for the right left, and border style, different border style for the top bottom, different border style for the right left. See, in this way you can give the border and all, and you can write the shorthand method if you want. So that is also possible. How to write shorthand method for the border? Border 5 pixel solid green. This is shorthand method. Finally, the top, all the things values will miss. Only green border will come. Okay, so better if you want to give the different colors, different styles, different width values, you can go with the individual properties. Individual properties are best. Here we are giving multiple values there. But shorthand method, if you want same value for all sides, then you can go with the shorthand method. This is called shorthand method for the border. Shorthand method. Shorthand method for the border. If you want individual values, all sides, you can go different values, something like this. And this is about border, guys. Okay, try to understand. Do practice once. Everything will be very simple. Now we go with the outline. Let me save this program. Outline dot HTML. Okay, finally, I just want to write a border available. On top of that, I'm trying to provide in the outline. Outline is something like, sorry. Yeah, outline. Outline, I just want to give 5 or 10 pixel solid green. I'm giving outline all sides. So where is the outline? How outline is going to be applicable? Let me try to execute this. So we got outline all sides. Outline is going to be adding on top of the border. Can we see, observe that? Okay, outline same color I'm giving, so that's a problem. So can I give this one as something like pink color? So we will be having outline with the pink color. All sides outline is going to be adding. Outline is nothing but extra decoration on top of the border. Extra decoration on top of the border. Border is there, border is fine. On top of the border, we are going to be providing something like outline. Yes. Outline is very interesting one. And outline is basically not used in the real time. And whenever the margin we are giving for two elements, the margin is not calculating with outline. So that's why people are not using something like outline in the real time. Okay, so this is a very simple way of understanding the box model concept. Multiple things we are discussing like width, height, padding, margin, border, outline, all these things. And the last concept, one more concept is pending in the CSS, that is called positions. Most probably tomorrow session I start with the JavaScript. Most probably tomorrow class I start with the JavaScript. Positions. There are a lot of positions which are available in CSS. The first position is the static. Second position is absolute. Third position is relative. And one more is a fixed position. One more is a Z index. So how static position is working, how absolute position is working, how relative position, fixed positions, and index, all these positions are working. We see in the next class tomorrow morning. And